Hello and good morning, Newton North. I'm Dylan Ford.
And I'm Emma Bradshaw.
Are you interested in learning sign language? If so, 2 students from the EDCO program will be teaching a class once a month starting on November 7th during X Block. Classes will be in room 366, and there is a sign-up sheet outside the room for anyone who is interested. Staff and students are both welcome.
In club news, you can join Newton North's debate team in room 322 after X Block on Mondays and Thursdays. Improve your public speaking skills, learn how to construct an argument, and become knowledgeable in countless topics. To learn more, contact the captains Aram Brunson, Cece McCormick, or Doug Williams. You can come by this Thursday after X Block to learn more.
In more club news, if you're looking for snacks, fun books, and an awesome time, come to Book Club. They meet every Friday at 2:30 in room 422. If you have any further questions, please email hj.langenfeld@gmail.com.
Make dinner a selfless act by visiting Chipotle for a fundraiser to support the class of 2022. Stop by Chipotle at 300 Needham Street in Newton on Wednesday, October 23rd, today, between 5 p.m. and 9 p.m. Bring in the flyer to show it on your smartphone or tell the cashier you're supporting the cause to make sure that 33% of the proceeds will be donated to the class of 2022.
Beyond school news, we also aim to bring you the best stories from within our community. One awesome local event is the weekly screening of Rocky Horror in Boston.
I went over to the AMC Lowe's Theater in Boston for more information. Although the movie Rocky Horror Picture Show was released around 63 years ago, fans continuously come back to watch it. When the movie was released in 1975, it talked about topics which weren't typically discussed in pop culture at the time, such as bisexuality and cross-dressers. At first, the movie didn't do well in box offices, but over time, it attracted a strong following of people who were intrigued by the strangeness of the movie and saw outcasts like themselves in it. Over the years, audience members began calling out jokes related to things happening in the movie. And groups called shadowcasts began acting out the events in the movie as they happened on screen. This tradition has formed a community of outcasts who feel they found a place where they belong. We stopped by the AMC Lowe's Theater to check out Boston's shadowcast, the Full Body Cast. The night we went was one of the group's themed nights, Horror Night, where instead of dressing up as the normal characters from the movie, each person dresses up as a character from a horror movie. With this crazy underground event, we wondered how this group of people found each other and formed the community that they have today.
My dad was a Rocky Horror fan. I remember him bringing home the movie and showing it to me and watching it every single day after kindergarten, first grade, and singing all the songs.
My mom actually did it in college, and all through high school and college, she begged me to do it, and I just never did, because I was like, oh, that's something my mom did, why would I want to do that? And then I went once with my mom, and I fell in love with the show, and then I joined a cast and I moved out here.
Although the show is rated R due to some inappropriate themes, many believe that it discusses important topics and can give those who feel different than others a place to be themselves. For this reason, the Full Body Cast believes that those who are 15 and 16 can come to the show as long as they have parents' permission.
I understand that a lot of people who are younger than 17 get a lot out of Rocky Horror, and I would not stand in their way.
Although it may seem like just a silly, fun thing to do on a Saturday night, participating in Boston's Full Body Cast holds a very special place in each member's heart.
It means a lot to me because it was one of the first things that I found out of high school that sort of gave me that creative outlet to keep performing and find people who weren't afraid to be themselves. And it's also helped me grow as a person because, I do things nowadays on stage that would have terrified me before I started.
There's something about being in the audience and being with this group of people who are so different and intriguing. It just became my family. I finally found people who are similar to me or willing to accept me exactly as I am, and it felt wonderful.
Rocky Horror Picture Show has clearly helped form many long-lasting friendships over the years. We even found that it has been the place where people have met their future spouses.
The very first show that my husband dragged me to, we weren't dating at the time, but he said something, and I ended up turning to him and saying, I love you, and I flipped out. And it was adorable, and, of course, now we're married, and everything's great.
When I went to the movie before I joined, there was this guy, and I thought he was really, really handsome. So I went up to him, and then I panicked, and I said, hi, can I buy you? And the rest somehow became history.
So, if you're looking for something fun to do over a weekend, make sure to stop by the AMC Lowe's Theater, Boston Common, on any Saturday night at 9:30 p.m. to join in on the fun. From NNTV, this is Emma Bradshaw signing off.
Thanks, Emma.
Make sure to check them out if you want a fun Halloween activity for next week. In sports, athletics this week are as follows. Tomorrow, girls soccer plays Wellesley, and on Friday, girls field hockey plays Needham, and girls swimming faces Brookline. Also, girls ice hockey will have a winter informational meeting this Thursday during X Block in room A209.
That's all we have for this week's announcements. Remember, if there's an announcement you'd like to make, go to newtonnorthtv.com.
Thanks for watching, and make sure to tune in next week.